compatible to any kind of phone.
Yeah.
This is how I believe, you know.
So you think that when you talk about Minority Report, when you said that you think it should be simplified, what do you mean?
The movie, it's difficult, the movie, you know, to make people understand it. They feel like, wow, what's that, you know?
It's too futuristic. It's too
Yeah.
different from what you're
Yeah.
using today.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it's new, I mean, something new. I mean, you start touching things and you make them, you know how they do in the movie, touch
Yeah,
the screen
yeah.
and it open up and, you know, it's mind-boggling, you know?
But do you see that being what the future will look like?
Yeah, that's why I like it, you know?
Uh-huh.
I hope it comes. I know this kind of anything. It's an infant stage. It's gonna take time. You know, I'm quite sure it's gonna be popular in 5 years.
What would you use it for? What do you think? How could you imagine using it in your life if you had an interface like that?
You know, it's like first of all, you know, when you start just touching the screen, you're gonna eliminate the mouse. You're gonna eliminate texting, keyboard. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be easy. Yeah? Soon it's gonna be not just touching, also talking. You know.
Mm-hmm.
This is how I see it. My vision into it. You know.
So you think talking will be just as good as touching, or do you think why don't we just talk?
Because sometimes you need to operate in silent mode. You have to have it available in both sides. Like for example, there is deaf people. You know, you have to cater for them. There is blind people. You need to use the voice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
So you have to cater for everybody.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
So,
Do you imagine it would make taxi cabs different?
it's gonna affect everybody because taxi cab we're gonna start using that smartphone and help us because it's gonna work for us. You know, because sometimes some apps doesn't work with certain smartphone. You know. You have to have Android. You have to have iPhone, or you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that will eliminate that kind of. It's gonna monopolize everything. You know?
What kind of information would you like though through an interface like that in a taxi? Just GPS maps
taxi,
or what else?
For example, like I could have my apps, and people like, for example, they could use it in their phone. Just instead of calling the company, I could have my website. You know what I'm talking about? Any calls come to me direct without the brokers. Is the company. You know what I'm talking about? And it shows them where I am. You know how long I'll be without talking to me. So the minute they are the call, let's say few cabs driver have in the website like 100 cab drivers, and you call through that, and you'll see. According to the GPS, give you to the closest cab, okay? And then when it's the closest cab, you as customer, you see, okay, you could see who's your cab driver, what's his name, what company he is, okay, and how far from you, you know, because you see that all without asking how long, you know, everything will be in front of you. You know, I see it gonna help us in this cab. Actually, there is software, but it's complicated, you know, right now. It's more compatible with but nobody is using it.
Could you imagine the windshield being an interface like Tom Cruise?
No, for the drivability is distraction.
Yeah, I agree.
No, it could be like screen like that, you know. Yeah. So you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like the same police, bigger than this. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You know, I do. My background is electronic. I studied. You know.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So everything possible.
This is great. Thank you very much. What's your name?
Mohammed.
Mohammed. Nice to meet you,
Nice
Mohammed.
to
Thank
meet
you very much.